It's probably the devs. What's the last one? It's too blurry. Okay, nothing in here, and this is Sarah Breaker. Okay, but I'm gonna have a look around first before we maybe talk to Sarah.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Okay. Thanks,
That
miss.
was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
She'd fit right in where I come from.
As you can see, she's a little obsessed with maintaining the light bulbs of the whole town, refuses to step on shadows, things like that. Back in her day, she wrote about all sorts of weird things in the paper. Bright Falls has a colorful history. Of course, what small town hasn't?
All right. Defcon, you legit did fishing? Yep, indeed. But that was before I went to university. So that was back home where I had the access and resources to go fishing. It was a long time ago. But I did all the various kinds of fishing. I don't know if I have the vocabulary to explain everything in English, but the last thing I actually did, or the last method that I used before I went to university, was fly fishing in kind of a national resort in a park that we had nearby my hometown, and it was really nice. So it was mostly quiet, you know, not too many people, and clean water. Very cold though. But there were trouts and other kinds of fish, so it was really, really soothing. Defcon, I just have a fishing joke that only works in Dutch. Sorry, but I guess there are many fishing jokes, right? Because you can always catch the fish this big, right? Sounds neat. Indeed it was. It was very relaxing. Indeed. Okay, let's go. Maybe one day I will be able to return to that, but not right now.
The sheriff wants to see you in her office, Mr. Wake.
Yeah, I'll go there. Don't worry. Cell area. Ooh.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the parade float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsals today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
Over. And Defcon, I like throwing rods, what we call fly fishing rods, I think, because I get to throw it once I'm done, which implies to be quickly. Okay, alright. So that was the Dutch joke, right? So it must really sound better in Dutch. Oh, a thermos. Nice, another one. So the only place that I found where you can watch for how many thermoses you got, coffee thermoses found. But I had 6 from previous playthrough for some reason. I don't know why so many. Maybe because I was trying to replay the initial part of the game several times with testing my graphics card. But we are already past the point
Sheriff Breaker is waiting for you down the
where
corridor
I
in her
was
office.
when I played the first time. Definitely. Okay, hey there, Sheriff.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Ooh, thank you.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last
was
night,
gassy.
but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this.
Verizon.
Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
Ooh la la. Suddenly it's a kidnapping. Can we go back?
I need some fresh air. Can I go out? In the back, maybe?
Of course, Mr. Wake. I understand. You can get there through the cells. Deputy Grant can show you the way.
I'm sorry. All of this, it's just a lot to take in.
Take your time, Mr. Wake. I understand. Can I ask you what the call was about, Mr. Wake?
It's personal.
Well, we are looking for your wife, and I'm going to need your cooperation if I'm going to help you.
I need a moment, after I get some fresh air.
Okay. You can find me here. We'll talk when you feel up to it.
We will do, Defcon. You could say I was stuck in its orbit. Oh my. And don't mind me, I'm just, looking around your office because it's all confidential police stuff, but why not, right? Just let me go in here. Can I take a gun, maybe? Can you give me your gun? No? Are we stuck now? I don't want to be stucky. Well, this is awkward. Yeah. There we go. Thank you.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I thought he quit drinking for good.
Oh, no such luck.
I couldn't
He
go
went
anywhere
on a
yet.
bender and
I
beat
had to
Danny
play
pretty
along with the
badly.
caller.
He started
Alice's
shouting
life
like
was
that
at
the moment
stake.
he woke up.
Okay, okay.
Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the light? The light's on! The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here!
Yep, that's true.
Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're alright. You're a good guy.
Good
Don't let
guy.
anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See? Sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward. Okay, listen, you gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was? I'll tell you who it really was.
Goddamn
It was the goddamn
space alien.
I know it sounds like something that a drunk would say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk then.
And there he goes. Way. Hey, Firebomb. Maybe just pressing random buttons on the phone. And Defcon, I shouldn't even be here. 100% of the inmates, right? Especially the drunk ones. I didn't do it. I didn't do anything. Ooh, a manuscript page. What is it doing in a cell?
In spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
Okay. Dark. Doop 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 doop.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, "Go through the fence on the left."
What if I go through the fence on the right? Oopsie daisy. Yeah, there we go. Look at this. Thermos. And more story.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deer Fest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting that the big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
Okay. Indubitably.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Wow, okay. DEFCON, what do the thermos do anyway? Just collectibles? Seems to be that way. Yeah. I only found them in the statistics part. And here you only have manuscripts, which is of course the collectible things, the pages from your own book. And then you have statistics. And coffee thermos is found 14 out of 100. So maybe you will unlock something interesting if you collect them all. I don't really know. Maybe just an achievement thing. Okay, there it is. Hey. Water. Okay. BF. Best friend water. Suddenly we know how to kick. That's an interesting development. Look at this. Okay, wake at Lover's Peak.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
Interesting. DEFCON or battlefield water? Well, the water from the game, or you mean literal water on the battlefield? Because I would really not like to drink some kind of a rancid, contaminated battlefield water.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Okay.
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. Oh, I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
DEFCON, both? Well, probably. Still, not very delicious water. Okay, so exit the sheriff's station. Okay, nothing else. Can we maybe kick a little bit more fence? Nope, no more kicking. There we go. Interesting door. Nothing here. All right, I guess we need to go inside again. And leave.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Okay. And there is smoke coming out of it. That was a little bit too much for that old TV. Defcon, poor innocent fans, never hurt anyone and still gets threatened with kicking. That's true, that's true. Well, it should protect itself and stand its ground, right? The damn fence.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent...
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Oh, my!
Take it easy.
Ooh la la.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
All right, what did I miss? DEFCON, so yeah, that should work just fine with the fans, right? Also, in before the sheriff wants to handcuff Alan to the bed. Do you think so? The skeleton of a Columbian mammoth, Mammothus columbi. The specimen, estimated to be 14,000 years old, was recovered from the La Brea tar pits in 1981. It was donated to the Elderwood National Park in 1998 when the Columbian mammoth became Washington's state fossil. Named Bucktooth Charlie, it has since become the park's official mascot. So this is Bucktooth Charlie. Nice. She looks like the type. Yeah, she has a very long neck based on the animation. So maybe that means something. Yeah, probably. Okay, let's have a look around. Plushies. Ooh la la. Stop looking at me like that. Okay. I guess those were supposed to be toilets, but there is no access to the toilets. Sad face.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do
and
you
everything's
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
DEFCON 10 out of 10 long-necked women like rubbernecking. Oh my. Something like 10 out of 10 dentists recommend a toothpaste, right? Another thermos. Look at the kitchen. There's nothing. Come on, give me some meds. Nope. Sad face. Exactly, DEFCON. Oh, who's that guy? What is he doing? Is he fixing some stuff or he killed an animal? Bump. Ain't no hidden manuscripts.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done. Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake, I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure.
Oh, poor boy.
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're
Damn
illegal
it.
to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes. Hell, at least Max is gonna be okay. He got lucky.
Poor
Max is
puppers.
still groggy from the shot I gave him, and I'd rather not leave him alone just yet. The form's on the desk across from the mammoth skeleton.
Yeah, you told me so already. I just wanted to see the puppers a little more. Oh, poor boy.
Okay, boy.
You're
We're
gonna be
almost done
okay.
here.
You're gonna be okay.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing, listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on.
I mean,
You gotta
jeez.
understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
DEFCON grabs the gun. Well, looks Popper is broken beyond repair. Shame, really. Oh my. Or let's make it a little different. Grabs the gun. Let's go sign that form, will we?
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of
Lover's
the nature
Peak.
trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
And is it where the lovers speak or where
If you have
the
any
lover
trouble finding it,
speak?
just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
Okay, there's a radio mast at the lovers speak. Get it?
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
Al, come on! I mean, okay.
Indeed.
Okay, maybe something weird happened to you, okay?
Well, thanks for the heartfelt vote of confidence.
All I'm saying is you gotta throw me a bone here, bestseller. What would you think if it was me? There's no way you should be going out at midnight with a gun.
No one asked you to come here, Barry. Either work with me on this or go straight back to New York. Your choice.
Mm-hmm. And Defcon, first the lovers speak, then the lovers peek. Yeah, exactly. With a bit of kissing. Mm-hmm. And the radio mast on the lovers peak. Yeah, that's the stuff. Okay, so get the keys and get to the car. Indeed, Barry. Come on. Barry, next to a berry. Is he laughing? It looks like the bear is laughing. He's laughing at us. He's mocking us already. The game has just started.
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al! Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Great. Allergies.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again.
Deliverance?
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what. This is so not worth a 15% commission.
Do you like the flashlight in your face?
Shove that flashlight.
Lock the door when I leave.
He actually responded to that.
Go ahead and do what you have to do. I'll be fine. Alone, but fine. In a cabin straight from a horror movie.
Defcon, what did I miss? Also, suggesting not to carry a gun? How very un-American. Barry sounds like a commie spy. He wants all the Americans not to carry any guns so that the red wave can invade. Will he say it again?
Look where you point that thing, Al.
Okay, so this is the first character that actually responds to the flashlight in the face. Nice touch.
Stop it, Al. Stop it.
100% right, Defcon. Okay, switch the lights.
Real funny, Al. Real funny. Thank you. Just sit here in the dark till you come back, or until I get eaten by a grue.
Nice. What else is in here? Switch lights again. Okay, pick up batteries. That's a good touch. And another thermos. Just for funsies. Nothing. Whole lot of nothing. So, head for Lover's Peak. But it's a nice lodge. It's a very nice house. I wouldn't mind spending a vacation or two in these, but not with the misty woods. That's not something I would like. By the way, it's really funny that we started watching Black Spot on Netflix, which essentially has these very similar areas with like misty and dark woods at night. And now I'm alone, also in misty woods.
I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al.
We have the gun. Defcon, I wouldn't mind living there if it had good internet, especially with the misty mountains. That's true. I would like to really live in a remote location, but with all the benefits of the great city living, right? Maybe one day. Checkpoint reached. Okay, which one is this? Buried doubts wake sanity. And we're missing another page, so... But I believe we were getting those pages at random. So it might appear later on.